Good morning, guys, and welcome back to our channel. This is what's on the grill right now, guys. We're gonna make some papas with chorizo. Let's get into this.
Let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning. Didn't know I missed this passion in life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile? It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel like no other.
Alright, guys, what we have going here is we have some papas with chorizo. If you guys don't know what papas with chorizo is, it's basically potatoes with some beef chorizo. Beef chorizo is a Mexican sausage type. Break it up inside there and then you mix it all together. Super bomb. And over here we have some vegetarian potatoes going from my son Dave. Alright, guys, Dave's papas are done over here. See that? A little bit of onions on them. These are almost done. The trick with making papas and chorizo is you don't want to add your chorizo too early. You want to make sure your papas are almost done. Because the chorizo is really done really fast, so you just kind of want to add it as a coloring to your papas. So you make sure your papas are almost done before you add your chorizo. They look pretty done to me. So we're going to add the chorizo now. Oops. What you do is you put it right in the middle. See that? Once it hits the grease, it's going to start dissolving. And you just mix it all together. Give you guys a little sneak peek of what we're making for dinner tonight, guys. Chile rellenos. We're going to make 12 of them bad boys. Breakfast is ready. Look at that.
Babe, did you bring your coffee cup?
Yeah, it's right here, babe.
You want more coffee?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Coffee is life. You have to have it. You can make it from there. These are the wife and I coffee cups right here, guys.
Oh, you had some.
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I still coffee from this morning. I have about 2 of these a day. That's a lot of coffee I do.
Yeah. Do you put 3 or 4 of these?
3. 3 is good. 3 or 4.
I always put 3, but I don't
3?
know.
Yeah, I always put 3 too. It's goodness right here.
Oh, forgot me.
Give it a good spin. Cafecito. Well, the wife and I got everything done at the shop, so the shop's nice and clean. He's ready to get open now, guys. So really, we ran out of things to do at the shop, which kind of took up the whole week because all week long we were there just handling stuff for the shop. So today is just a regular day off for me, which is nice because I feel like I'm tired. I feel like I've been working all week or something. I don't know. It just feels that way. But check out what I'm up to right here, guys. So let me show you what we're making for dinner tonight, guys. This time we're making chile rellenos. If you guys want the recipe for chile rellenos, make sure you guys look it up on my channel, on our channel, and you'll see the recipe, a complete recipe on how to make these. Today if you notice, I double stacked my grates. And the reason being is because now we get a little bit of height from the flame to the chile, so we get it all nice and roasted. But what we're trying to do here is we're trying to roast the skins so that I'm gonna put them in bags afterwards, and they're gonna let them sit, and then the skin, because we have to peel these chiles. So the way you peel them is you burn the skin, put them in a bag, and then afterwards you can peel them right off. The skin will come right off without breaking the chile, of course. Guys, in case you guys are wondering when they're done being asado, the chile, see how that one's looking like that? See how the skin's ready to pop right off? That's what you want it to look like. Nice and roasted. Then you roast these little corners right here, so these corners will get nice and roasted. Ooh, almost got it. Oops. vato.
Okay, so I could categorize you as so no more.
Right there.
Nothing to say.
Take this one out. This one's done already.
You're just gonna harass and profile.
I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna put it inside that bag over here. And that's the trick, guys. You put them in the bag hot, and what happens is that the skin loosens, softens all up, and falls right off. Grab another tray out there. That's a nice one right there. Look at that. Last 4 chiles right here, guys. Just roasting them up, getting them nice and burnt on the outside. Not burnt, but crispy. And these are the other 8 right here. So we're gonna put 4 and 4. We're making 12 chiles. Okay, guys, I want to give you a little quick demo of how we're gonna peel these. Okay, see, these are the chiles already. Had them in the bag. Now you just get a fork and gently scrape them. When you gently scrape them, all the skin just comes right out. You can see it coming out. But do not puncture them. You don't want to puncture them. And once you get some of the skin, it comes right off. See that? The chile rellenos is kind of a long, messy, tedious job, but so good. So, is it worth it? Yes, definitely. This one came off really easy, but this one came off easy because I think I burned it really good. You have to really toast them on the outside to get the skin to fall off easily. Here. There's another one. See, if they're really toasted good, you don't even have to use a fork. You just peel the skin right off. You could just pinch it. See, right here I didn't burn it too much, so the skin's pretty well on there. So now I'm gonna have to go in there and scrape it off. A lot of times you just need to grab a piece of it. Once you get a piece of it, it'll all come right off. The trick is to get them really toasted, guys. If you toast them up good, they'll peel off real easy. Just get the fork one last time. Just nice and clean. Scrape it real easy. And everything comes right to the bottom. And you can just wipe it right off. Next chile. So I'm gonna finish these up. Alright guys, we got the chiles all peeled. Now I'm gonna cut them and take out all the seeds. Slice them down one side and take off all the seeds. And then we'll get ready to stuff them. We're gonna stuff them with cheese. Okay guys, this is how I cut them right here. I just usually find a side like it's flat right here. So I'm gonna cut them right here. Just stick a knife right here. Pull it down. I want to show you guys, when you guys open it up, you see the little, look at that, nothing but seeds. What I like to do is I'll hold it by the stem, and I'll go up here and I'll pinch the little, all the seeds, pinch it right off the top, so they fall to the bottom. Then I'll grab a spoon, and I'll just go in there and sweep them all out. And that takes all your seeds up, without puncturing your size of your chile, okay? Remember, once we stuff it with cheese, we're gonna keep it back. We're gonna mend it back together with We're gonna mend it back together with some toothpicks, and then we're gonna put some egg on them, and then fry them up. All right, I just wanted to show you guys how we do one. I'm gonna do the rest of these right here. See what kind of mess this makes, guys, when you take out all the seeds. So I got them all de-seeded now, all ready to go. There's seeds everywhere. See this? Even right now, when I still open them up, there's probably some seeds in there. But I'm just gonna clean it all up. Just wanted to show you guys the mess that this makes. Very tedious. It's a lot of work to make them chile relleno. That's why when I make them, I usually like to make a lot. That way it's, you know, if you're gonna put all this work in, might as well make enough. So standard Monterey Jack, right there. Oops, that's my piece. Anyway, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a block of cheese in each and every one of these chiles, and then I'm gonna mend it with some toothpicks. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now. Okay, you have your chile, side that we opened it. We're gonna grab a block of cheese, stick it inside, put it in there nice and tight. Now you're gonna use 2 toothpicks. What I like to do is go in, then you go back in, and you're just gonna mend it, okay? It's kind of like you're sewing. Don't go too much though. See that? And what I'm gonna do is put another one right here in the front. So I'm gonna put 2 in each one. There you go. Just like that. Okay? First one's done. This one still has a little couple seeds in here, so I have my trash right here. So you can kick them all out. That one had a lot of seeds in it still. Block of cheese. Put it in the top corner. Toothpick. You want to get a good mend, okay? Another one in the front. Just like that. I'm gonna finish the rest of them up, and I'll show you guys what's over. What we came out with, guys. 1 dozen chile rellenos stuffed. Now we're gonna make our egg concoction, powder them with flour, dip them in the egg, and then fry them up. All right, guys, the chiles are ready to get fried up. So what we're gonna do is make our egg concoction. What I did here, guys, is we have 12 eggs, not 12 eggs, we have 12 chiles, so what I used is about 10 eggs, and what I did is I separated them, guys. This is all the egg white and the egg yolk. I mixed up the egg yolk like if you're making an omelet, but now what we're gonna do is beat that with this until that turns into almost like a foamy substance. Once we turn it all into foam, then we're gonna add the egg yolk back into it and mix it together, and that's gonna be our egg concoction, okay? You're gonna keep beating it till it turns into like a white substance, okay? Almost like a white foam. it, guys. Take this out. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Put that over there. And then now we have our egg. Now we're gonna add our egg yolk to it. And dump it in good, okay? Now we got our egg yolk in there, and now I'm just gonna mix it all up. Now it's gonna turn like a yellowish orange kind of color because of all the egg yolk we added to it. And basically, this is our egg batter for our chile rellenos. Now all we gotta do to the chile rellenos is what we do is we put some baking, some flour on them, so that the egg will stick on it, guys. Because if you don't put the flour, the egg will not stick on it. Once you put them to fry, the egg's gonna separate from the chile, and you're gonna have an egg and you have a chile. So what you want to do is put flour on them. I'll show you guys that right now. What I'll do is just powder them up a little bit. You guys didn't notice that the wife put down some parchment paper for me, just so that I wouldn't make too much of a mess. Whoever says the chile rellenos are easy to make is lying, guys. But seriously, they're so delicious that they are definitely worth the effort. If you cook with love, then it won't be that bad. Oh, who's that behind me? It's my mother-in-law. She's outside. It's okay. We got them all powdered up. Now I'm going to do is flip them, guys. I want both sides to get powdered up, okay? Not just one side. You want the egg to stick on both sides. Y'all flip over pretty easy. I don't want to lose my cheese in any of them, because some of them, when you mend them together, you'll see that some of them don't mend as easy as other ones. Oh man, I just made a mess. Sometimes I move too fast, guys. It's just the way I roll, I guess. When you move too fast, you tend to make mistakes sometimes, you know? There we go. Now let me clean up this mess before my wife comes out. I got 4 of them in there already, guys. You guys can see. Now I'm just gonna wait. These are like cooking eggs, so it's gonna be quick, guys. You just gotta be quick on it, right? We're gonna turn them over one time and then take them out, and that's it. You don't want your heat too high either. Or on the burn. Okay, these are the first ones. I'm gonna turn them over a little too soon, but it's okay. You guys can see when I do is lift them up right here. And you can see the color. If the color of the eggs looks right, then you want to flip them over, okay? You don't want them to get burned either. Because it's just basically egg. It's like an omelet. See, I'm going to flip that one over. Let that side cook, and that's it. They're pretty much done, guys. This one right here. A little bit more brown. Let them brown up. So look at that, guys. Look at this. We're looking like. Nice and fat with a lot of egg on them. That's the way I like them. So what we came out with, guys, 12 chile rellenos. Some are a little bit, that one didn't come out so full of egg, but the other ones all came out. They came out on point. A lot of egg. So now I gotta make the red sauce and a few. We're gonna wait till a little bit later, still early. I'm gonna let those sit for about an hour or so, then I'm gonna come back out and make the sauce for the soup. Okay guys, we're gonna make the sauce now for the chile rellenos. Basically, I'm going to use 3 tomatoes. Almost cut my finger off right there. 3 tomatoes. I'm going to use half a bell pepper and half an onion. And then we're going to use half a cup of cilantro, 2 chile serranos, 2. This is 1. Or we have to cut those up. And that's just to give it a little bit of kick. Another tomato. I don't cut, guys, I chop. Chop my finger off. The tomato, I'm just cutting them the long way, then I'm cutting them the strong way. It's gonna be all part of the sauce anyway, guys. If you guys don't know, chile rellenos are made with a red sauce. So bomb. One onion together. Go with half the bell pepper only. When you do the bell pepper, I always just cut out the inside. That's where the seeds are, see? Cut that part out. And then you can just slice it up. Make little rings. And I'm gonna cut them the long way. There you go. Then we're gonna go with 1/2 an onion. Take off the outer shell. I always just peel off the first layer. There you go. And then this one, you're just gonna cut it the long way. This thing is sharp. Then I'm going to just cut it one time down the middle. There we are. Put onions in here. We need one more serrano. The tail off. Cut it in the middle, and then just dice it up. I leave the seeds in there, guys. I don't know about you guys. Seeds give it more hotness. I'm gonna put a serrano in there if I don't want no kick, you know. Serrano, and then we're gonna throw in some fresh cilantro, which not that fresh, but still cilantro. We need 1/2 cup, so it's about that much, I think. I'm just gonna chop it up, guys. The cilantro's a couple days old. It's still good though. We got cilantro, and that's it. We're ready to rock and roll. Let me clean this up and we'll get over on making the sauce. Alright guys, I'm going to take you guys with me right now. We're going to make this sauce and we're going to make some rice quickly, okay? So follow along. Right here we have 2 pots. This is for the chile rellenos. This is for the rice. The one's already going. Right here I'm going to drop in these veggies in here. Onions. Everything we cut up, guys. Everything I told you guys. Cut up. And saute all those up right here. Going 2 at a time. Right here we're gonna make some Mexican rice. Letting the grease warm up a little bit. And here we're gonna saute all that up. This is for the sauce for the chile rellenos, guys. It's gonna be a meaty sauce. That's why I have all these veggies in here. We're gonna add some water can of tomato sauce. Okay, we've got a rice going here, so I'm gonna drop some rice in here now. I'm gonna make 3 cups today. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make 2.5, like I always do. And this we're gonna brown it all up, guys. Man, this already smells good, guys. Let me get my can of tomato sauce. Get ready. Okay, guys, we're moving along quickly here. See how the veggies are getting all sauteed up? That's perfect. A few more minutes. We're gonna add some water to those. Over here, we're letting our. You don't want to let your rice get too brown. Okay, so you want to brown it up, but you don't want to burn it. Okay, this is almost perfect right here. So right now, we're gonna add 6.5 cups of water. And then we're gonna add a can of tomato sauce. Give that a few more minutes. Brown up a little bit more. This is looking good already too. This is almost this is down browning a little bit more. I'm gonna add 8 cups of water to it. And it's gonna turn into soup. Then we're gonna add a can of tomato sauce to that, and then we're gonna add all our spices into and both of them. See? See how it's browning up, looking a little different color? That's about the color you want it. You don't want to go too. The rice you gotta just keep turning, guys. That's my method. Turn it while it's browning. That's ready to go. So I'm gonna drop in my 6 cups of water, 6.5 cups. Give it a good mix. You don't want your rice to stick at the bottom, guys. Okay? Break up all the rice. This is looking good over here too. Smells delicious already. Let me get the water for this so we can add the water for that too. See how the veggies all look, guys? That looks good. I'm gonna add the water now, okay? 8 cups. I'm gonna add a can of tomato sauce. Can of tomato sauce. The difference between red rice and white rice, guys. Tomato sauce. In case you guys didn't know. Gonna mix it all in there. I'm gonna get my spices ready. I'm gonna show you guys how much spices we're gonna put in this shop right now. We gotta add North sweet sauce, and we have to add salt to both. Nord, guys, in case you guys don't know what this is, chicken bouillon. All rice has to have it, or it does not taste right. Okay. Same thing with the soup. Good amount. It's not enough. It's 8 cups of water. I'm gonna go a whole tablespoon this time. Okay. Let me add our salt real quick. This is what we're looking at, guys. All we're gonna do now is just drop those chiles inside this. But we're gonna wait till that sauce gets nice and red. It's still very, it's very soon. It's very early. So we're gonna wait about a half hour, let that cook up really good, get nice and red, thick. And over here we have our rice. See? Our rice right now, it's already ready to go. All we gotta do now is let it come to a boil. Once it starts boiling, I'm gonna bring it down to a simmer till all the water evaporates. And we just let our chile cook up right now. Yeah, we got it going good. It's gonna start boiling right now, start cooking up real good, get real thick. And then we'll add our chiles to it and then BAM! Little update report. Let's test it, guys. See what it's tasting like. Ooh, nice. Has a good tangy taste. You can taste a little bit of the serrano in there, all the spices, onions. It's perfect, guys. Right now, in a few more minutes, I'm gonna add the chiles to it, and then just gonna let it simmer real slow. That's pretty much the sauce right there. Over here we have our rice. See how the water's evaporating? Once that water starts evaporating all the way to the bottom, that's the trick with the rice, guys, is knowing when to turn it off and not to touch it. Leave it alone. Right here, you don't ever touch your rice again until you serve it. Okay, so our sauce is starting to almost be done, guys. See how it starts getting this red stuff on top? That's when you know your sauce is getting to that point now. Break it up a little bit. It's from the grease that we used originally when we first started. So now I'm going to drop my chiles in there, okay? See? The chiles. Oh, look at that. Look at this. I'm going to submerge them in there. Look at this big fat one right here. So there's, of course I'm not going to drop all of them in there, guys. I'm going to leave some. Because once you drop it in there, you really can't stir it too much. Drop one more there. We dropped 6 in there, guys. Now we're just going to let it sit and simmer for a little while. You want them submerged a little bit. Okay? That way the sauce will blend in with them. Over here, our rice is almost done. See how it's all? Give you a little sneak peek. See the water's evaporating? Once it gets to that bottom, once you see it at that bottom and you don't see no much bubbles coming up, that's when you know you gotta turn it off. Just let it sit and finish off. Look at this. Whew. Dave's gonna be our demonstrator today.
Put some sauce.
Some sauce. Grab yourself a good chile. There's more today, so you can have more than one. You come back. And then you add some sauce on top of it. I'd make a little bit more. That makes it a little soupy. Look at all the veggies in there, guys.
I know, that looks good. The veggies in there.
Yeah, those are good. They're bomb, too. Alright. Let us know how it is, Neil.
Yeah.